Hello, welcome to this video. So this video is just a little bit of an update on our collection and how we're going with sorting everything and selling everything. So pretty much that's our plans for this year, right? YouTube's not working out, so we pretty much have to sort cards. So hopefully just trade, buy and sell cards this year. Maybe that'd be something different to do. So it doesn't matter if you make it to 10 seconds in the video, that's alright. We still get to make money somehow anyways, because we get to buy and trade and sell cards. So that's what this is about. So we have all of our Pokemon sorted. So we went through all of our Pokemon commons and uncommons and we sorted them. And we learned so much about prices, right? If you ever want to learn anything about prices, you just go to TCG Player? Yeah, just go to a TCG Player. If you're in Canada, you can't figure out how to price Pokemon cards, just go to TCG Player, go to Pokemon, go to Advanced Search. Now I'll pretty much show you every single price of every single card. You could even get the TCG Player app. We have the TCG Player app on the cell phone. It's super sick. So you pretty much just lay a card here on a white back surface, then you just scan it with the TCG Player app. Then it tells you how much the card is worth. That's the easiest way, right? So if you don't actually have the TCG Player app and you're worried because it's United States prices, don't worry about that. Eventually, you'll learn how to convert all the prices. So a good way to learn it super easily is just to start with Magic the Gathering, right? If you're pricing Magic the Gathering, so that's if you go to face-to-face games for Canada. Canada is the main Magic the Gathering website. So if you just practice that, just go search how much is a card valued on TCG Player. Search up face-to-face games if you're in Canada to find the Canada prices. Find how much they are charging it for. Pretty much it would be plus 30%. The US dollar is 30%. So if you take a price and times it by 1.3, then we'd figure out what the Canadian price is, and then we'd just round it up. So it's pretty much if the card is maybe worth 75 cents US, maybe it's pretty much just rounded up to $1 basically. So if it says the card's worth $5 US, then it'd be $6.50 Canadian, right? So face-to-face games or any Canadian store should essentially just round it up to $7. And then $8, yeah. So if the card says it's worth $6, yeah. If it says it's worth $6, then it would be $8 Canadian. If it says it's worth $8, then it's $10 or $11 or something. So we got this card here. So we just scan cards, or we search up the website to figure out how much the card is worth, and it'll tell us how much the card is worth. So you could pretty much go here, search any set that you want, and any card that you want, right? So you can even go here, right? You could be how much are all of my base set cards worth, or my jungle cards? Pretty much the commons haven't really moved. Pretty much the commons and uncommons haven't really moved too much. It's just the rares and everything. And if you actually look in the jungle set and the fossil set, pretty much all the commons are just what? All the commons are just 50 cents. Yeah, maybe we'll just look at that. Pretty much all the base set commons are what, 50 cents to $1. Maybe Blastoise, maybe Charizard and everything. But we'll also look up this card here, right? Maybe condition and everything. So we didn't actually know what that card was worth. It's just sitting in this box here. So we still actually do have all of these holos to go through, and these repacks that we made a long time ago. So they would be old school repacks. So I was thinking maybe we could open those for a video too, right? We just go through the old repacks that we made a long time ago, see what's in them. So if we go here, here's fossil set. So we could go to filter, right? Yeah, filter is up here. Then we'd filter, scroll down. Then we just want to figure out what the commons. So there's only 16 commons, 16 uncommons, 16 holos, 16 rares. So it's actually a pretty small set. It's just 64 cards or something. So basically, if you're in I don't think anything's worth anything in fossil set for the commons. Pretty much the only thing that's worth something is Pikachu, right? The only common from jungle. And also has to be near mint / late played. something like that. So we know a lot of them are worth like 50 cents. Maybe they would be rounded up to $1 Canadian. Maybe every common's like $1 in Canada. But if we go to Pikachu here, right? So we actually accidentally scanned our first edition Pikachu. We didn't know how much it was worth until we accidentally scanned it. But if you happen to have a first edition Pikachu and it's in good condition, so when you scan it with your TCG Player app, it would come up $2.06 would be the market value. So pretty much that's pretty accurate. You would convert it to Canadian, which would be what? $2.66, something like that. So we just rounded up to like $3 pretty much. Because I think if you go down here, you also have to sort this out, right? Make sure it shows item price only, don't include shipping. And you actually have to put the shipping country as United States. Because if you put it as Canada, it's going to show that there's none available, because a lot of them don't even ship to Canada. But it does give you a good basis of what the actual prices of it, right? So if we were to go here, if we were to go to condition, so we got like a light played / near mint. So usually just show those two. Usually just shows those two if we're looking for light played. So we've got Pikachu here. So I guess he's at 27 cents. Does he crash that much? Pikachu jungle set. Says the market value is like $2. And if you go here, sort by price, is like 27 cents for lightly played. So I guess Pikachu from jungle set's crashing. He was like $2.20. There's like so many lightly played jungle set Pikachus for 63 cents. We were going to price them at like $3, but I guess looking at this, now we're not going to be pricing them at $3, right? Maybe Pikachu from jungle set's worth at most like $1 or $2, maybe $1 or $2, maybe $1, maybe $1.50 or something. Maybe between $1 and $2. So that's the most expensive commons in the jungle set. But actually, we can sort by first edition, right? Yeah, first edition. So if we go to printing, we could go to first edition. So you could also do this as well on the TCG Player app. You would just select first edition. So I guess the first edition is more like $10 for lightly played. So pretty much you probably wouldn't have a near mint one. Or maybe you would have near mint one. Can't be too much wrong with it. But I guess a first edition Pikachu worth around like maybe $13, maybe 15. I guess that's it. Maybe $15 Canadian. If we just look at near mint, so it would just be like with no blemishes on it at all. Be what, like $26? Something like $20 to $30. Yeah, so I guess a near mint Pikachu. Sometimes they even have a picture so you kind of see what a near mint one might look like. So I think even a near mint can actually have damage on the back, but we don't like damage on the back. Usually if we condition it at a near mint, usually it would have nothing on the back. Perfect. So he's selling a near mint for $20. So we're going to stop looking here, right? Pretty much we're just doing that. Everyone left the video. So we've been going through our cards, figuring out what they're worth. And then we got our pricing gun here. So we just stick what it's worth on the back. Maybe $1. Got a $2 pile, $3 pile, $4 pile. Got a card worth $5, card worth $7, one worth $8, and then the Fisherman Reverse Foil. So this one's actually like light played, right? It has a little bit of scratches on it, but besides these scratches, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing. There's no silvering on the edges, and on the back, there's like no whitening on the back. So this would be like a light played, or very light played, or near mint. One of those two. How do you grade cards? So we got him. He was worth like $10. So he was worth like maybe around like $7 or $8 US. Then we got the dual trainer, bro. I think it was like $7 or something. This was worth like $10 Canadian. Sounds super sick. Trainer dual ball. So it is like light played, right? It is scratched up. But besides the surface being scratched up a bit, all the corners are mint. And the back, there's nothing wrong with the back. And we got this one, right? The Desert Ruins. So you also have to check your random cards that you don't know anything about, right? Desert Ruins was actually worth around like $20. It's like 15 US. So there's nothing wrong with it. The back looks perfectly fine. and it's worth like 20 bucks. So you pretty much just go to TCG Player, scan your card, see what it's worth. If it's not worth like $1 or something, I think like some of these aren't worth $1, right? Some of them might be worth like 75 cents. So if it says 75 cents, pretty much just round it up to $1, I guess. So we'll figure that out. So we started pricing our cards. Then we had our bulk here. Not sure if we went through the bulk at the beginning. Maybe we did. We recorded this a few times. But if you're going through your Pokemon common cards, pretty much if you have 1,000 common cards, we've been checking online store prices too. They might pay you 3 cents per card. It's like every 1,000 Pokemon bulk commons and uncommons, they give you 30 bucks. Or they would give you $40 in trade credit. So that's like US prices, right? And they would sell them at 6 cents. We've seen stores, they might sell them between like 5 cents to 6 cents. Something like that. So pretty much our situation is we have 7,000 bulk Pokemon cards we don't want. So we made little boxes here. If we could get around retail, maybe like 6 cents. So we got 1,000 commons and uncommons for 60 bucks. Plus we got like 100 mixed rares, reverse foils, and foil rares for 15 cents each. So that's like 15 bucks. So we got 1,000 commons, uncommons, 60 bucks. 100 rares and reverse foils and maybe some holo rares for 15 bucks. So we're just trying to post these for 75 bucks a box. We got 3 of these boxes. So that's what we're doing with the bulk that we don't want. Then we got some more like bulk reverse foils and everything over here. I think we're all out of regular rares actually. We're all out of bulk regular rares. We just have reverse foils and foils left. It's because we put 300 rares in that one box. But besides these, we have 3,000 bulk Pokemon to get rid of. Maybe 75 bucks a box. Maybe 70 bucks. And if you go here, right? And then we just made this one big box. So this one big box is just 4,000 Pokemon cards. So like 60 cents each. That'd be like 240 bucks. And then we got what? Like 400 rares? We just got like 300 regular rares and 100 foils and reverse foils. So those are like 10 cents each. 15 cents. Alright. So the box, 60 cents each, 4,000 cards, 240 bucks. Plus what? 400 rares and reverse foils mixed for 60 bucks. So that's like 15 cents each, right? So that's pretty much what we're doing with all of our bulk. So pretty much we have that posted. So 300 bucks for 4,400 cards. And we're also doing the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh, right? So we got a Yu-Gi-Oh here. Just won't talk much about Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Yu-Gi-Oh is a bit harder to sell. There's not too many people looking for Yu-Gi-Oh, but it is like half the price. So for like the same amount of Pokemon cards, you could get Yu-Gi-Oh for half the price. So Yu-Gi-Oh seems to be like maybe 1.5 cents. Pretty much if you took it to a store, maybe that would give you 15 bucks for 1,000 cards. And then maybe the store would try to sell the 1,000 cards for 30 bucks. Maybe try to make 15 bucks. Maybe 25 to 30 bucks. Yeah, you can see how doing Pokemon is so much better, right? You have to sell twice as much Yu-Gi-Oh to make that money. Same with Magic. Magic's absolutely terrible. Magic is just what? 10 bucks? 5 bucks? Yeah, for a whole box, it's just what? 20 bucks to 40 bucks? I guess you buy it for like 20 bucks and then you sell it for 40 bucks for 1,000 for Magic the Gathering. But essentially, if we're trying to sell these, maybe we might try to sell 1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh commons for 30 bucks. So if we got 4,000 here, that'd be 60 bucks, 120 bucks. So we got 4,000 Yu-Gi-Oh commons and uncommons for 120 bucks. And then we also throw like 300 silver letter rares. Yeah, because we did have it posted in one big lot. It was just like 9,350 cards. We had like 1,000 rares, but then we divided that up by 2. So it's pretty much just going to have like 300 rares, and then 100 foils. It's pretty much the same thing as Pokemon, right? Pretty much like 4,000 bulk commons plus 400 rares, and then Pokemon's like, what, 4,000 commons plus 400 rares. So $150 for Yu-Gi-Oh! 300 for Pokemon. And Magic the Gathering is like $40. Magic the Gathering is like $40. Magic the Gathering is so cheap. Maybe 50 because you throw rares in there, right? Maybe Magic could be like 4,000 Magic plus 400 rares. So that'd be like $50. Yeah, something like that. So a third of the price. So maybe we'll go over like how it changes at some point, right? Magic super cheap. Yu-Gi-Oh! What is it? 3 times? Yeah. Okay. Magic super cheap. Yu-Gi-Oh! 3 times as expensive as Magic. Pokemon 6 times expensive as Magic, or twice as expensive as Yu-Gi-Oh! So we're just comparing the different bulk prices. Alright, yeah, and then the video is pretty long already, right? Considering people watch like maybe 40 seconds of it. Definitely nobody's made it this far. But we're just going to go over the condition of the cards, right? So we do have like a played condition card here. If we're searching for Pikachu, we could search here. We scanned it with the TCG Player app by accident. Well, no, we didn't scan it by accident. We opened up the TCG Player app. And we're like, how much is this random Pikachu that we found in this box worth? Because we just found a random Pikachu in that box. And we're like, it looks pretty sick. What is this Pikachu worth? Is it worth anything? It's just a promo card. But if you look here, it was like $26. Yep. Here's the card right here. There we go. Diamond and Pearl Holo Rare. So if you go here, scroll down. Oh, scroll down once. Oh, what? Scroll down twice. So it would show you the market value of like 25 US. So that's pretty accurate. Maybe this card's worth like $30. So it's not showing anything in stock because we still have first edition checked. And we still need to clear near mint. So just scroll up, see what these are. It's out of stock? Shouldn't be out of stock. Shouldn't be out of stock. We just came here. Page still loading or something? We're not sure. It wasn't in stock. We just came here and it was in stock. There was a bunch of them. Maybe it'll come back. We'll just figure it out here quick. Why is it out of stock? Alright, so we looked into it. So this card actually is out of stock on TCG Player. So it's actually good, right? You can go here, you can see this is out of stock, but the marketplace says about like $26. So if you wanted to, you could double check eBay, right? You'd be like, this card, you could search it up. So I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, see, $22 for a very late played. And we got mint conditions like $30. So it is worth about that. Even though it's sold out on TCG Player, you could maybe go to eBay and depending on the condition of it, maybe pay like $20 to $40 maybe? $20 to $40. So even if you go to eBay, it is accurate. Yeah. So if we had this card here, we had Pikachu. We had him. Maybe he's a mint condition Pikachu. Although he's not, right? So the front looks absolutely amazing, right? There's not really any silvering on the sides. Looks really good. Maybe there's like a little bit of silvering on the top. Yeah, there's not too much silvering. So maybe this would be a light played card, except when you go to the back, right? So the easiest way, you always just go to the back. And you see a whole bunch of whitening. So I'm not sure how it would show up. Yeah, a whole bunch of whitening there, right? This corner is really messed up in the back. So even though the front corner looks pretty much like mint, the back is completely messed up. So this would be like a played card. Pretty much a played card. I don't know if it's moderately played. Maybe moderately played is like really beat up and damaged, and maybe there's like a bent and dirt marks on it. but the front looks like the front's pretty much light played, mint condition. The back, maybe heavily played on the back. Not sure what would play it. Maybe that would just be a played. We just usually have like played condition and near mint slash a played. We just have two conditions, that's it. But this one might be a played Pikachu, heavily played Pikachu. So maybe it's worth like $20, something like that. Because you can even take the calculator here, right? Take the calculator out. 26 times 1.3. 1.3. Yeah, $33. So a near mint one might be like 33 Canadian. So around like $35. Maybe like $40 if it's sold out. Just depends what's available on the internet, I guess. So I guess considering that, we've seen he was selling for $25. Maybe this would be a $20 card. Maybe moderately played. Or maybe not. Maybe played. Maybe lightly. No, it's not lightly played. Anyways, we'll end the video, right? Over 20 minutes. So it's pretty much what we're doing. Pretty much, we just have to sort and sell cards. We got all the bulk sorted out. We got all the bulk commons sorted out. All the bulk rares and foils sorted out. So now we just have the good cards to get. So we just have, what, random foils and stuff. Random Ampharos. So just random things we kept. And then some just older sets. And then those are all ultra rares right there. Those are all secret rares and full arts. Those are just more random other cards. And these are just all the first edition, pretty much just all the first edition old cards. That's it. So there we go. We'll end the video. That was it. That was how we're going through our collection, trying to sell everything and try to price everything else. So I'm not sure what we're doing with these ones when they're priced. We'll probably try posting them in like lots or something. But if we ever put them in binders, we could just look at the back of the card to see how much the card was pretty much worth at the time that we priced it at.